Good afternoon, welcome, it's Anna here. I am in the mood to continue with this big grungy journal. Not much has happened since last you saw it. The lace is still there, photo is still there, the signatures are here, or the start of them. And today I want to make some frankenpages. As you know, I love using frankenpages in my big grungy journals, so that's what I'm gonna do here as well, at least one per signature. And to do that, I have picked out, this is a folio from the original text block, and this will be my template. And that means that I'm gonna put my papers on here and arrange them so that I am happy with it, and then I'm gonna glue it down. And it cannot go outside. Hopefully it won't go outside. And I have some stuff. I have a pile of stuff. I have lots of envelopes. You know, I love using envelopes. And I have, this is an invoice. I have the first page of a journal or a book. I have different things. So let's just start to, and this is from a book I have about, no, it's not about, with this, it's like invoices that you fill in and hand out to people. So I'm going to use this, and I have this envelope, and this is what I'm going to use to make the first frankenpage. So I think I'm going to start, and the backs are mostly blank so that you can journal on them. As you can see, this is not outside the template. Let's see what I want to do. That could work if I put that there. That's one page. Let's see how big this envelope is when you open it up. So I'm going to use my letter opener to just open up this and make it into journaling spot. This is a nice heavy envelope, and it's from 1978. So it's a bit younger than me. And I love the idea that I'm giving it new life. And inside we have lots of journaling space. I am going to do a bit of gluing here because I don't want it to open up. There we go. I am also going to get rid of this, that the person who opened this envelope once missed. Oops. And there, I need a little bit of more glue down here. So let's lay this out and see what it looks like. I think I want it in that direction, and that is almost one page. It can go inside the frame but not outside, so that could be one frankenpage. That will be one frankenpage. So I'm going to glue this together, and question is, and then I'm going to go sew everything when I'm done with it, so you don't have to worry about the glue losing, not being strong enough or something. And I'm using Art Glitter glue because it dries clear and it is extremely good when gluing paper to paper. There we go. We have made our first decision, and I want the holes left there. And then I'm just gonna glue this together as well. I could do the version where I do my washi tape, but I don't want to do that because I want this to be a, or do I? And then sew on top of it, because I'm gonna sew here and I'm gonna sew, no, I'm gonna glue. Decision made, and I think I'm gonna do this. So there is something interesting going on both sides. I'm just going to plop that down. And the fun thing about frankenpages is that they don't have to be perfect at all, because they're supposed to be wonky, and so, oh, I love that. So then it will just fold like this, I think. Yeah, we have made our first frankenpage, and this will be, as I said, sewed together later on. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put the glue back in my the pin back in my glue, and hop on to the next one. So we'll have this one still. I'm letting it stay. I'm just having a pile over here, and I'm trying to get things. I'm just picking from the top of it. This is some kind of invitation to a exhibit, art exhibit, I believe, from 1974. That could be fun to use. Oh, this one. This is a fun looking envelope. It's quite big or tall, and I thought I could. And the fun thing is that this is sent to the engineer Nobel. How fun is that? How fun is that? I don't believe it's him, but it's so much fun. And I think I want to use that as an edge like this, and this flap will be loose. This is from an art book from the 1800s. I have some lined paper. I have this lined paper. So let's figure out how we want to do this. I instantly see that these two belong together. So I could do this. And then I could maybe those could be overlapping a little bit. And then I could put, how do I want to do this? Let me look what I have here. This is some kind of advertisement for a clockmaker, and that could go there. Yes, I think we have our second frankenpage, so I'm just going to lay that there, and I'm going to start gluing. Fun times. And here I think I'm going to start gluing this one. I cannot keep it straight today. So much fun. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well, that you're having a good week, that you are enjoying yourselves. I'm having quite a good week, actually. I have received one of those CPAP machines, so I am trying to learn to sleep with it, and hopefully that will help me so that I don't stop breathing during night and stop snoring as well, because my husband doesn't enjoy that. And also it helps me get better sleep, because I don't have much sleep. I think think I might want to, yes, I'm gonna tear this off a little bit actually before I glue the other one down. So I'm going to just make a little fold. Tear it. The paper is not in excellent shape, so, or maybe I'll need a little ruler to help me get it straight-ish. Straight-ish. There we go. Now I'm gonna glue it. Yeah, so I'm having a good week. So I actually slept my first night with it almost the whole night now, and I don't know, I feel I don't feel like I slept very well, but they keep telling me that I have many hours of, you know, sleep yet to get back to, so maybe that will be better. So this folio will actually have a pocket up here, and I am thinking I might put this, the reason I flipped it over, I didn't tell you, is because I want this to be on the front of that one. I want to be on this side. For the same reason I flipped the other one over. I want it to be interesting in several different directions, and this might be a tiny bit outside, but I will just have to live with that. As always, I have my paper towel next to me to dab off excess glue. This is a fun one. I could put something down here as well. Let me see if I can find a little scrap of paper to put there. No, that's too wide. Reaching into my scrap box. Oh, that's cute. No, that's too wide as well. I could just put one of those little tiny scraps. Yes, let's do it. Let's put a tiny scrap. Like that. Perfect. I love making frankenpages. It really makes my creativity bloom. Finding out new possibilities, or, you know, ways to use things. Perfect. So let's fold it. That's two done. Does it really fit? Yes, it does. Perfect. So 2 frankenpages, just 5 left to go. So I'm putting these back on because I want to use them somewhere. I just realized I haven't checked that I'm in frame. There we go. And I have more envelopes. And I have my little scraps. So let's see what we can do. This might be a simple one. I can see already. Once again, I'm opening up the envelope. This one I believe is a bit newer. It is from 1986. Excellent year. I have several friends that were born in 1986. And also my husband. He's a bit younger than me. So that's a perfect page. And I really enjoy this one. And this one. And I might put this one inside. Yes, perfect. Perfect. I love that this is dyed with lace. And this one I will probably cut off down here, or I will make it a flip up. Question is, do I want to flip something over? Yes, I will. So start gluing, because I want to make as many as possible in this video of the frankenpages, and I also want to be able to show you the result when they are sewn. I can flip this one, or just this one. Getting rid of some loose bits of paper on the envelope. The master of frankenpages, I must say, is Nick the Booksmith. I believe she was the one that came up. Maybe she's not the one that came up with the idea, but she has made so many beautiful frankenpages. And I turn to her for inspiration lots of times. So let's plop this down. There we go. Flip it over and see what it looks like. Yes. Oh, I love the inside of that envelope. I didn't see that. That's awesome. And it all goes within the frame, which is perfect. So I am going to fold it gently, because this is just glued right now. It's not sewn yet. And I am also going to, oh, I can see that I need some more. No? Do I want to make a flip up, or do I want to cut it off? I will decide that when I sew it. So that's 3 frankenpages, and envelopes are great to use in frankenpages because you get so much fun things from them. Often you get the stamps and all kind of stuff. I'm going to put these to the side so they don't take up as much space. So let's continue. We still have these, and I have this. This is a folio from a book. You know, when you have a car, and back in the days people filled these in, which month, which year, the date, where you went, the meter, the count on your meter, how many miles you've driven, if it was at work or private, how much you pay for gasoline and oil for the car and things, parking and stuff like that. And I have several of these that are unused, and they are interesting and fun to use, so I might put that this direction. What else do I have? Oh, look, another envelope. I love using envelopes. Did I say that? So I'm gonna open it up, and I realize instantly that I'm gonna have to move this to this direction, and if you fold it, it will be upside down, so that will be interesting. After all, this is a junk journal, so I do not care. And also frankenpage, which is even more fun. Let's see how old this envelope is. This is from 1953. Oh, it's big. So I am going to take this off. I can tell instantly. Like that. And let me just pause the film for a second. Sorry, I'm back. It was my son. He's making lunch today. So wait a second, I'm going to tell you the story about that. But first I'm just going to see. I want to cut this off a bit. So I am getting my pencil, if I can find it. And make a little mark. This was not a pencil. lost all my pencil. There it is. So I just want to make a little mark there and there. And now I can tear it off with my ruler. I can even try and use my tear edge ruler and see if that works. That could be fun. Make it a bit more interesting to look at. There we go. Now perfect page. Then we have this one. And what else do we want? I have more of the, these are the same. Oh, these are from the used ledger. So I'm gonna put that here to make a nice edge, and down here I'm gonna use my tea dye paper. So I'm gonna glue first and tear later. Okay, and now I want to tell you about my son, so, and my daughter. In Sweden we have something called sports holiday, and that is 1 week that the schools close and the kids are supposed to go out. And back in the days you were supposed to go outside and go skiing and stuff like that, because it's always in February, March. But nowadays they don't do that. They go to Thailand or something. But since I have both my kids at home this week, I have decided that they will take turns making lunch. Of course, that's the least I can expect from someone being 12 and 13, I think. Maybe I'm a harsh mother, but I think they have to learn, and I think they think it's fun. My son is really talented in the kitchen as well, and that makes it even more fun because he has the talent for it. So let me just plop this down, and I will tear the excess off. There and there. So yesterday my daughter made lunch, and she made pancakes, which she learned to do in home ed. Nice ones. And today my son is making French fries and chicken nuggets. Not very hard because it's making it in the oven, I think, or maybe the air fryer. Look, one more. Now we have 4 done. Oh, it looks really nice on this side as well. Cool. Love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's continue. What else do we have? Let's see. We have one more of these invoice. Oh, right. It's one of those. I really like to use that. And when I do, this is perforated here. I don't know if you can see it, but I want to just run some masking tape there so that it stays together. It would be sad if it tore when it reached its new owner. So I'm just going to put some masking tape there. Masking tape is a really good thing to use when you are making junk journals. And also another thing that I learned recently is that, you know, the tape you can use on wounds, or that the doctors use to tape things, these also really good to mend pages. So, and I have one of the rest of the paper, and I want the holes to go in that direction. There we go. And what else do I want to use? Let me see what I have. more of the ledger cut-offs. And another envelope. Can you guess? This is quite torn. Could use part of that. Oh right, I have this as well. This is cool. This is something I made watching Rachel at Rox's Creation a couple of years back, and I made it's like a double flip pocket, she calls it. So here's a paper bag, and then there's an envelope, and those are glued together. And I never used this in a journal, but I have an idea of putting it as a piece of one of the frankenpages like this, and then you have a pocket flip, and you glue something down. Maybe you should have it at the top, something down here, and you have a double pocket in your frankenpage. Wouldn't that be cool? And then I can use let's be wild and crazy and do like that, and we can do that. This. Then we need something down here. Something. Let me look at my pile here. What I want to do. Could use this as a receipt as well that's not being used. There we have some. We have something down here. I could. Ooh, don't I have any big? Maybe I could use some of this. I have some music paper. I could put that there. Oh, it's not big enough. Maybe I could put it that way. Yes, I can. Someone is barking. I believe she thinks she's been left alone. Hannah, it's okay. She doesn't like to be left alone. Or it's like, come and sit in the sofa and pet me, please. Because that is something she really often barks about. She enjoys being pet on the sofa. And I want to tear that off as well, because I don't want another flip there. There we go. Perfect. Oops. I'm being aggressive here. The glue is flying. Let's make this a page. Glue it down. So I'm gonna start by, oh, I didn't put the glue in, the pin in the glue fast enough. Gonna have to wake it up a bit. There we go, and I'm gonna put this one on first. And I'm ready with my paper towel, and then I'm gonna do this one. This is from a bakery, and I have a whole pad of these receipts. So I'm gonna go like that, and hopefully it will stick together. Maybe have smaller, maybe it's too thin, that line. Nope. I'm gonna pause the film again and let me be right back. So I just told my son to take care of her, and he obeyed his mother this time. How nice. So I'm gonna glue this on the other side when I'm done. And let's plop the paper bag on. And I like using these kind of pages to make pockets and things like that. Nice. And I'm gonna flip it over. Ooh, that looks really cool, especially with the masking tape there. And I'm gonna plop this down here. Cool. So for this one, I am going to put the glue on this paper instead. And plop it down. And use my paper towel to get rid of the excess. There we go. Don't forget to put the pin in the glue. And have a fold. Oh, this was so much fun. I love making frankenpages, if I didn't tell you before. Let me just count. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. 2 more. Do we have the time and energy for that? Yes. So this was a piece of paper that was stuck into an envelope and just had a little note up here. I love the quality of the paper, I love the color, and I'm gonna use that. And it's already folded, so it could be fitting to use it there. I have this fun math paper that I can put somewhere there maybe. And what else do I want to use? I have just lots of offcuts. Let me look in my pile again. Let me see what I can do with this. This is just a singleton. Or maybe I can do like that. I could do like this. I don't have to take any off. And then just see what I can make out of this. So that could be there. And that could be there. I'm just playing now. Don't yell at me. There we have a whole page, I think. And then we need to, this one could go here. And I'm gonna tear those off, of course. And then that one could go there. Yes, let's make it. And yes, let's make this. So I'm gonna start in the center here. No text to take into consideration here, just except that one, just the size of the paper. That's all I need to keep. And let's put this one out here. Let's just do like this and plop it down. Excellent. Excellent. And let's take this one on top of these over here. And right now it could seem that it's a bit wobbly, but that will all get fixed when the papers hit the paper press. So, and when they have been sewn. There we go. Oh, the sun is coming out. How lovely. And I am going to tear this off because I don't want it to be too tall. And let's see what we want to do. Let's take this one. Just checking that I'm staying within the frame and not gluing myself to the template, which I seem to have done a bit. No, loosen up. And let's glue here. So most of these papers are, not all, but most of them are offcuts from things that I have, and I have saved them, or pages that I saved for some reason. And then there's also vintage ephemera, there's envelopes. I'm using up stuff. So I could have done this as my use to lose it this week, but I have other plans. And let's just, oh, this needs to be glued underneath here as well. Let's just put this down there. And I'm going to put some glue over here. And I don't know if you saw that, but I deliberately did not put any glue here, because I am thinking that might be a hidden pocket. How about that? I'm putting glue down here. And I am folding this, tearing it off, and gluing it down. There we go. And let's put some glue down the edge here. And we have a hidden pocket. I might make a tiny notch there before just so you see that there is a hidden pocket there. Cute. So that should be number 6, right? So we are, we could take a bit of that on the bottom here. I will do that later when I have sewn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Whew, I'm getting hot in here. So once again, we have an envelope, and this one is quite torn. Can I use this? Can I use this envelope? I might be able to. I'm going to open it up and we'll see. Otherwise, I would have to use the paper in collages or something. Oh, very torn. There we go. We will see. What else do I have? I have this, which is someone's, oh, their taxes has not added up, so they are getting notified about the taxes not being added up. They are paid too little taxes, yes. So I could add that there, and there's text on the back of that. That's quite grungy. I love the grunginess of that. And I have the rest of this paper, and that could be a page. So I think I'm going to carefully tear this off and put it down here as it's supposed to be. Start by doing that, and then let's see how we can proceed. My glue does not want to cooperate with me today. There we go. And let's just, there we go. Get that glue down like that. And let's see how we can mend this envelope. And I am thinking once again on using the masking tape. I think I'm gonna do that because I know it's sticky and it will stay there. And then I can put one more here. Did I not? Yes, I did. So, a video of Anna mending some old envelopes, and this one has not been sent. It's been used to store something, as you might see, and it's probably something that was a bit, no, you do not get to do that. Probably something that was a bit too thick to fit in the envelope. There we go. Now it has been mended, partly on that side and partly on the other side, and that's fine with me. So let's just glue the other. Oh, I need to do. Let me do this. Let me use my 4 cellophane tape, or it is cellophane tape, but it's not vintage. I have made it look vintage. Let's use that over here to make it a bit more interesting. Grunginess galore. Did you see what I just did? I left the glue open again. That's the downside with having so much fun in the craft room, that you forget to put the pin in your glue. But it's working for now, so I'm gonna go with it. Just adding the pages here. Love it, love it. And I'm gonna add some glue. What did I just do? This was not very smart. I wanted to put that on the other side, but too late now. I'm gonna try and slide it up here. And maybe I should just put something down here as well. A small strip of paper. Let me see what I found. That's too thin. Yes, soon. Is the food ready? It smells like it's ready. Let's use this. This is a piece of paper. That's just something I tore off a page. And I want to use that. But don't forget to put the pin in this time. And I'm gonna cut the excess off later. There we go. Oh, we did it. We did 7 pages. I hope this video is not an hour long. It might be, but I hope it's not. So I am going to go and sew these after I have had my lunch, and then I will be right back to show you the results. So this can go away. And we have our pages. So much fun. I will be back after I've eaten, but for you it will be like a second. Bye for now. I am back and I have sewn all my frankenpages. I have not knotted or cut threads yet. I will do that a bit later. But first I want to show you what it turned out like. So this is the first one. That is sewn and ready. I love it. We have the second one with the fun, oh, that's upside down, with a fun envelope pocket, sneaky pocket. I love this one as well. That's 2. We have the third one with more envelopes, the really antique drawing and some commercials for a art exhibit. Love that one as well. I was thinking I might, no, it will be what it is. We have this one that is all sewn together with some vintage ledger, we have vintage envelope. I bet they're all upside down. Let's do this. No, it's not. We have this one with the invoices and the double flip here. Lovely pockets. Excuse me. We have this one with the hidden little pocket here. And that has been sewn all around. Love all the sewing. My machine was acting up a little bit, but I don't mind. We have this one that we made last, and I'm gonna cut that one off there, or tear it probably. So that is our 7 frankenpages all ready to go into the signatures, and I will make that when I have knotted and cut off some of the threads. And the threads that are at the end will probably be left long, because I love long threads. And if you don't, and you happen to be the new owner of the book, this journal, you can just cut them off. That is it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this very, very long video of me making 7 frankenpages for my large junk journal. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below what you think of my frankenpages today. Do you have any tips or hints for me if I'm going to make any more? Or any other comments? Just say hi. I will say hi back. If you haven't subscribed already, I would be very, very thankful if you did. Hit the notification bell. Helps me get in the algorithm here on YouTube. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. I appreciate you being with me. Bye.